So we're going to continue on surface area of pyramids and cones. So the homework today, I call it cones and pyramids. Last Wednesday was pyramids and cones. The idea on pyramids and cones is you guys have one base. The base could be any shape. In this case, on question number 1, I see all triangles. The one base, the one triangle that is the base, is the one triangle where you know all three sides. I know this side is 12. I know this side is 12. And I know this side is 12. Now I went around to kind of like highlight it. Now it kind of stands out a little. My base is a triangle. Now, all sides being 12 was just for you to know which one is the base. Now, for you guys to know, all the way, thank you. Now, for you guys to know the area of a triangle, I'm looking for the two numbers across a 90 degrees, which in this case are 12, this 12, and 10.4. So for that triangle, I'm going to go 12 times 10.4 divided by 2. Remember, in the triangle, you multiply the two numbers across the 90 degrees divided by 2. 12 times 10.4 divided by 2, that should give me 62.4. That's just the base. Now, the triangles at the side, I have 3 triangles. For those triangles at the side, let me erase this so we can see better. I'm going to be using 12 and 11.5. Multiplying the two numbers across the 90 degrees, which is going to be 12 times 11.5 divided by 2. That should give me 69 for each. At the end, just add everything and you're good to go, right? I think the last part, I'm going to skip it, but basically that's all you do. Any questions on number 1? Yes. Yes. Now, looking at question number 2, I see a rectangle. It's an 8 by 6 rectangle. The area of a rectangle, I'm just going to multiply those two numbers, 8 times 6. So that's going to give me 48. Now, for the triangles at the side, let me do red for these triangles. To begin with, let me erase that. I'm going to be looking at 8 and 10.4. I'm looking at two numbers across the 90 degrees, 8 and 10.4. So I'm going to go 8 times 10.4 divided by 2. Multiply this out, 8 times 10.4 divided by 2. That should give you 41.6. Only for 2 triangles, though. Now, for the other 2, I'm going to be looking at the side 6 and 10.8. So I'm going to go 6 times 10.8 divided by 2. That should give me 32.4. At the end, just add everything and you're good to go. But the idea I'm going for pyramids is one base and a bunch of triangles. Any questions on these 2? No?
So can you put it back?
Want me to put it back?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. All right, now looking at this, the base, I can see the base is a pentagon. So I'm going to draw the pentagon, right? 5 sides. And for the pentagon, the area of a pentagon, I'm thinking perimeter times the apothem divided by 2. I can see that there's an 8, which means each side is 8. All the sides have the 1 slash to say they're all equal. So 8 times 5 gives me that the perimeter is 40. The apothem I can see is 5.5, and I have to divide this by 2. Perimeter times the apothem divided by 2. I multiply that out. and it should give me 110. Right, 40 times 5.5 divided by 2 should give me 110. Now, for the triangles at the side, I'm going to be looking at the two numbers across the 90 degrees on a triangle. I know this side right here, it is 8, because all the sides at the bottom are 8. So I know that's 8. This side right here is 11.4. So I'm going to go 8 times 11.4 divided by 2. That should give me 45.6. So each of my triangles is 45.6. At the end, just add everything and you're good to go. Any questions on these? Now, looking at question number 4, for cones, I have a circle and the bottom part looks something like that. I can see that the whole diameter is 4, so the radius, it's half of it. So the radius is 2. For the circle, I'm going to go radius squared times pi. Radius is 2, so 2 squared. That gives me 4 pi. For the bottom part, I'm going to go radius times the lateral height times pi. So I'm going 2 times 10.2. That should give me 20.4 pi. At the end, just add everything and you're good to go.